A historic church in the East Bottoms in ruins today after a fire forced the church to come down sooner rather than later.
The church has been abandoned for years now. It was slated to come down, but this fire certainly speeds up that timeline. 41
Action News reporter Nick Starling shows us the damage and explains why this building didn't come down any sooner.
Fire crews are dousing hot spots on this church. The fire started around 4:30 this morning. The church is going to have to come down, but it's been on the dangerous list for several years now.
This historic church up in flames as smoke billows out of the building.
Fireball with flames coming out of the windows.
The St. Francis Seraph Catholic Church is a local landmark built in the 1920s, providing memories for generations.
We used to play here when we were kids.
But over the years, the church has fallen into ruin, and this fire is the final blow.
Part of our history here, and you know, you're used to seeing it growing up, and now it's not going to be there, and it's going to be kind of weird.
Back in 2013, this church was placed on the city's dangerous building demolition program, and it was never torn down. John Bacala with the city's Neighborhoods and Housing Services unit says the church didn't pose a danger.
Kind of sits off on its own. It's in its own little area, and it never really posed any kind of health or danger issues to the surrounding public. So that's why we chose not to do that.
Also, the property became privately owned, and the historical significance of the building held up any demolition.
This would have been a very expensive building to bring down because of the ornate nature of the architecture, stained glass windows, and those type things.
The owner of this property tells us he bought the property a year ago, hoping to tear it down, and finally got the green light a couple months ago, but not fast enough for this fire to tear through it first.
This is Kansas City history. You would love for somebody to step up and preserve it, and it's unfortunate that we've gotten to this point now.
This church is slated to come down either tomorrow or early next week. Fire inspectors call this fire suspicious. Reporting in Kansas City, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.